So, a quick update from when I last. So, I thought when the game meant to. Okay, here, let me show you. Side stories. We completed them, right? Well, that's what I thought. To get all 6 side stories, which I see 6 right here. Try writing poems for different characters and viewing their special scenes in DDLC. And I just went through and I completed Natsuki's and Yuri's sections. There's more than freaking 6. There's more. We have now balance and reflections. So first we started with trust, understanding, and respect. But now we must find balance between this, and we must reflect upon it. But I was right now going through Sayori's section, trying to like catch up to the now. Damn it. Well, screw it. This just means another video to just sit back and relax. And it's getting warm in here. I'm wearing a long sleeve, but it's like my computer puts up a bit of heat. So let me turn down the freaking speed setting on that thing. Holy crap. I do not want that to cycle on let's go to, let's see, side stories, like a blue pink. Yeah, we got it. We got it. All right. Now, so how I was working with the recording so far was yeah, let me fix my hair a bit. Goddamn, fucking me. Okay. So how was I working with the recording so far was I was going main story, side story, main story, side story. I'm gonna say screw it and go 4 side stories in a row. So this will be a little longer. Inside story. Natsuki! While Natsuki is messing with the orientation of the manga in the closet shelf, Sayori approaches from behind and pulls her into an embrace. What? Hi! Hi! The literature club has been in full swing since Natsuki joined. Including her, the club is now comprised of 4 members: Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and Monika, the waifus, as we all know. Each club member has received a day in the spotlight to share all their favorite kinds of literature with each other. Natsuki was first and shared her passion for manga, then Sayori shared her love for poetry, as we all, you know, how she goes about writing herself. Monika has multiple literary interests, deciding to focus her day on short stories. And finally, Yuri managed to demonstrate her obsession with fantasy with a little help and encouragement from Sayori. After the week was spent on their presentations, Monika decided to give the club members this week to freely explore each other's literary interests. Goddamn, can I English for 5 minutes? Here, let me fix this mic. There we go, that's a bit better probably. I love this thing so much. Hello everyone, may I say, how you doing? Okay. Sayori, having spent most of her time in the club so far with Yuri's fantasy book, is rather excited to begin her journey into Natsuki's manga collection. I want to read with you today. Tell me which one I should pick. Well, that depends on the kind of stuff you like. I mean, there's like romance, drama, comedy, mystery. I like all of those things. Sayori reaches out and pulls a random book from the shelf and inspects the cover. Shouldn't this girl be wearing more clothes? You wouldn't like that one. In a panic, Natsuki snatches the book from Sayori's hand and replaces it on shelf in less conspicuous location. Okay, well, if you really have no preference, then let's start with something that's easy to get into. A lot of those don't get really good until like a few volumes in, and I wouldn't ask someone to make that kind of commitment unless they're already really into manga. I could handle it. I did it with Yuri's book at least once. Well, I'm more considerate that way. Although I'm kind of impressed by your attention span if you put that much effort into her books. No, I have the attention span of a donut, but I love my friends and I can do anything if it's for them. Well, okay then, let's pick you something that even donuts can read. I didn't say I was a donut, I just said I have the attention span of one. I love it, these little side stories, they're cutesy, and they all have like heavy moments in the end, but it's like at the beginning, they're kind of cutesy, and I love that. Like, look at this is adorable. Aw, you're just trying to call me sweet. You're so cute. Yo, how did you get that conclusion to it? Don't call me that. A donut? Cute? Oh, how come? I just don't like it. I don't need a reason. Let's see. Yanks a book from the shelf and closes the closet door. If someone asks you to stop, then you just need to stop. Please need to realize that. I'm sorry. I really didn't mean to hurt you. Nah, it's sorry. It wasn't you. Natsuki shakes her head while pulling a second chair over to her desk. I was talking about something else. I didn't mean to get all angry all of a sudden. Natsuki averts her gaze and mumbles. You're like, well, like a nice person, so I wasn't talking about you. I still learned a valuable lesson. Sayori speaks softly as well, feeling shy after receiving an unexpected compliment. Well, anyway, here's the book, so just start it whenever you feel like it. What's it about? Well, it's like a comedy, and there's some romance too, obviously. Sayori looks at the title. It's called Love is Another Word for Luck. It's about a girl who keeps accidentally running to the same guy, and then you find out, like, well, you should read it. But you have to tell me what you think. I can already guess you're gonna ship yourself with. It would be so funny if I'm right. Ship? I don't get it. Never mind. Let's not worry about that yet. Just make sure you tell me what you think. Oh, okay. I'll start then. Hey, maybe tomorrow we could do poetry too. Oh, yeah, I guess. But you don't want to finish it first? Yeah, we can do both. I mean, unless you don't like poetry, then I won't make you or anything. No, just, well, never mind. We won't worry about it tomorrow. All right. After the club meeting ends and Natsuki and Yuri leave, Monica strikes up a conversation with Yuri, or Sayori. Get better at talking. Why did I slap my tongue? Why am I so stupid? Why am I like this? You guys tell me. Tell me, why am I like this? And also, if you're watching this, tell me, who's your favorite character? Monica, Natsuki, Sayori, or Yuri? Or, if you're the other way around, do you like the main character? Because it's you. I'd do me. I don't know. God damn it. I see you got Natsuki to share some of her manga with you. I really want to become better friends with her. Yeah, she's so enthusiastic and expressive. I could just listen to her talk. She's so... not sure she meant I can't say that to her, or if I just can't say it at all. Say what? Oh, nothing. I'm a woman of respect. But Natsuki's a woman of cute. Oh, I said it. What's so bad about that? I don't know. But, you know, there's one thing I'm kind of worried about. Sometimes I'm afraid that Natsuki actually doesn't like me very much. Oh, that's ridiculous. How come you feel that way? Well, I mean... there's little signs like how she always says hi to me after I say hi to her first. And it feels like she only gets excited to talk to me when it's about manga and other stuff she likes. She just seems dismissive a lot. She was like that when I brought up poetry. Yeah, but that doesn't mean she doesn't like you. She's probably just shy, you know? Maybe. My stupid head's just making me worry for no reason. It likes to do that. It's okay. Try not to worry so much. Everything will be great. But you can always talk to me about any concerns that you have. I'm here to help. You're the best! Sayori gives Monica a quick hug. Well, I'm gonna keep trying because I love her and I want to get close to her. You got this. You got this. God. I'm stupid. As the next club meeting starts, Sayori is the last one in as usual. Trotting into the room, she sees Natsuki sitting alone by the closet, reading what must be manga. Without hesitation, Sayori pulls up a chair and plops herself down right next to Natsuki. Hello there, General Kenobi. Hi, what you reading? Can I read with you? Natsuki pulls the book away from Sayori. You can't just start in the middle, there are spoilers! Besides, what about the one I gave you yesterday? Sorry, I was just curious. Well, anyway, I've been waiting forever for this volume to come out, and it just came out yesterday, so... oh, that's exciting. Well, I'll let you read it then. Mm-hmm. Can I sit next to you, though? Sure. Sorry, plops herself down next to Natsuki, then pulls out a blank sheet of paper. Natsuki reads in silence, save for the periodic flutter of a page being released from beneath her thumb. From Sari's side, only the light typing noise of her pen meeting the paper can be heard. Time passes, Sari's paper is filled with scribbles, and the margins are lined with stick figures. Natsuki lets out a deep sigh and closes her book. Did you finish? No, but it's a good stopping point. My head is swimming. I need a break. Natsuki stretches her arms. Aren't you bored? No, I was writing. Oh, I saw all the stick figures and I thought you were just bored. I just draw those when I'm thinking or waiting for inspiration. I made friends with them all. This one is sad because she thinks the night sky's pretty, but she can't look up at the stars in public without everyone thinking she's a weirdo. And this one has problems with his bag, but the doctors can't figure out what's wrong with him. What the heck? You're the weirdo. Want to read the poem I'm working on? Sure, I guess. Sari slides the paper over to Natsuki, then Natsuki reads through the poem. She furrows her eyebrow. She slides the paper back over to Sari. Don't you ever feel weird just sharing all of your thoughts and feelings like that? I mean, your poems are, like, really emotional. That bad? Well, no, it was just an observation. I think people could get close to each other if they find ways to express their feelings. Well, Natsuki begins to protest, but she can't find a good way of putting her thoughts into words. Doesn't that depend more on the kind of friends you have? I don't know. To each their own, but I've never met anyone I'd feel comfortable sharing my poems with. Not that it's you, it's just how I am. So, you write poems? You never told me that. I just thought you wrote other stuff. Yeah, that too, but you should. I mean, would you ever want to share? Like I said, I don't do that, but can we talk about something else? I'm sorry. It's not your fault. It just makes me uncomfortable. I can't help it. Still, I'm sorry. It's fine. Well, let's move on to something that makes us both happy. I should continue the book you gave me since I didn't get very far yet. Sure. Over the next few days, Sari begins each club meeting by approaching Natsuki with unwavering enthusiasm. It's Natsuki! Natsuki! Hi, Natsuki! Oh, I'm guessing she's getting annoyed with it. At the end of one club meeting, Monica, who has been rather invested in Sari's friendship mission, starts an innocuous conversation with Natsuki while she packs up. It's cool that you've been finding time to spend with Sari. She was pretty excited for the chance to read manga with you. Yeah, I'm sure you've been enjoying the chance to share it too, right? Yeah, mostly. Natsuki glances over her shoulder but doesn't reply further. What's on your mind? Nothing. I don't talk about other people behind their backs. Oh? Natsuki falls silent, but she just fidgets instead and getting back to what she was doing as though she wants to say more. It's okay to share your feelings. That's different from talking about someone behind their backs. I guess I just hate when people talk about me behind my back, so I'm better than to do to others. Monica shares a bright smile. You're really considerate. Thanks, I guess, but doesn't feel like it. You can trust me. Natsuki stands in silence for a moment, still fidgeting. I just feel smothered sometimes. I'm not used to someone being like all over me right after we meet. I mean, it's fun to hang out with her, but I just have no control over the pace. I can't just meet someone and instantly become best friends with them. And I like share everything about myself. That's not how it works. I just want to chill out sometimes. Oh, I didn't realize that was happening. It's fine. What do you have? I know, I just feel bad about it. I know Sari so I should have realized. Monica navigates through her tinge of guilt, which has surfaced mainly due to her being the one who previously encouraged Sari's behavior. Despite not knowing the situation, Monica can't help but feel a little responsible. You want me to talk to her about it? No, I wouldn't like that. Well, I could, I don't know. I could, like, divert her into another club activity for you, or something. No way, that would be so underhanded and mean. Sorry, I didn't think that one through. Besides, just because I complain about it doesn't mean I'm asking for someone to solve my problem for me. True, I'm sorry. I just instinctively want to try and solve problems, even if I haven't been invited to it. It's fine. I would talk to Sari about it, but it would make things really weird between us. I feel like it would make her just constantly be afraid that she's bothering me. I don't know how to just keep things natural. Well, I think if you do a good job of expressing all your feelings, she would totally understand. Sari really wants to be the best she can for other people. I think she would actually be happy that you want to improve your friendship with her. Maybe. I just feel so dumb talking to someone about how to be friends with them. It's just weird and not cool. Monica shrugs. It's a literature club. Then she mumbles through a stifled laugh. It's not the cool club. Hey, sorry, that just tickled me for some reason. Look, I know you're kind of in a tough spot and it's hard for you to really express yourself, but you really demonstrate to me that you're great at self-reflection and critical thinking, even if it doesn't feel like it to you. I think that's the most important part of being able to navigate through these things. So I believe that you'll find the right thing to do. Well, Natsuki instinctively starts to reject the compliment, but she can't find any excuse to do so. Thanks. Natsuki gathers her things, then she finishes her thoughts in a mumble. And I'm still glad I joined the club, even if it's weird sometimes. Monica smiles, but Natsuki turns her back and walks away before waiting for a reply. It was an unusual way for Natsuki to express her approach, but Monica knew what she meant. It made Monica feel like everything was really going to be okay. Yeah, there you go. We got more music. I like unlocking more music. Side story. All right, time to go to balance number 2. Ugh, jeez. Taking a little break right here. All right, balance, part 2. It's lunchtime. Sari, who usually buys her lunch, is making her way to the cafeteria like any other day. The clamor and the bustle of the students is drowned by Sari's impeccable skill of zoning out. What the hell? However, her imagination is momentarily interrupted by the glimpse of a familiar pink-haired girl. Hey, that's Natsuki! Never run into the other club members around the school. Natsuki! Sari stands on her tiptoes and waves. Natsuki, who busily walking, chatting with her friends, doesn't notice Sari at first. Then she glances over in Sari's direction. Sari, who waves enthusiastically. Following her friends, Natsuki quickly ducks around the corner. Hey, she definitely saw me. Oh, that's mean. Then again, I could understand because Natsuki's situation, but Sari doesn't know that. Monika's the first to arrive at the club meeting, then Natsuki. Sari, having glanced through the window to see Natsuki already inside, is unable to work up enough courage to enter. Natsuki's been so distant with me. I was stupid to think she ever wanted to be friends. She only got excited because she got to share her manga. But aside from that, she doesn't even like me. I should just go home today. Sorry, do you plan on going inside? Oh no, why? I'm sulking. Oh. Well, I'm sorry for bothering you, excuse me. No, don't leave me! Oh, I'll stay here then. I don't want to go in, I'm afraid of bothering Natsuki. I saw her at lunch today, so I waved to call out to her, but instead of saying hi, she just ran away from me. Really? Not bad. Hey, sorry, I'm sorry, that was a joke. It just sounded like something stupid that I would do from anxiety. Well, I just don't like attention being drawn to myself. Oh, well, that makes sense based on the person you are. But Natsuki isn't shy like that at all. I thought we were friends, but it feels like every day she's just trying to distance herself more instead of get closer. Feels like every day she's trying to distance herself more instead of get closer. Okay, that makes sense. Instead of get closer, yeah. It makes me feel like she was only spending time with me during the club because I was reading manga, but she doesn't actually want to be friends with me. Well, I feel like I'm missing a lot of context here. Was she in the middle of anything when you approached her? No, she was just walking with her friends. With her friends. Yuri paused for a moment. How do I put this? Sari, you're very fond of your friends, right? You always want to be spending time with them. Of course. I don't think there's anything wrong, anything more important to me. I mean, the best part of my day are always with my friends. Besides that, I really hate being alone, so... You hate being alone? Sari nods. We're very different people. I cherish my time alone. I wouldn't trade it for anything. So I think... Well, if I was trying to have alone time and it was being threatened with an interruption, then I just would not... It would not just make me... My English... Yeah, but that doesn't have to do with Natsuki. She was already with her friends, not trying to be alone or anything. No, I think it's similar. It's, well, we're all friends in the club, but we have our own lives outside the club as well. If you think about it, making new friends isn't some casual occurrence that happens on a daily basis. A friendship is an invitation to intertwine your lives together. But the capacity at which each person is ready to do that might be different. Okay, yeah, my brain is slowing down right here. I'm sorry. It's currently 7 in the morning since my last recording. But there are friends who just like to have fun together and others who talk every day and share every detail of their lives with each other. I think when establishing a friendship, it's important to consider the comfort level of the other person. I mean, we don't really know much about Natsuki's life outside of the club. It could be that she simply needs to make friends at her own pace rather than just head first into a new commitment. That means I really was bothering her. I just really wanted to be a good friend with her. Good friends with her. So I treated her like one. Was I actually hurting her? I don't know, I'm sorry. My insight was really only based on what I understand about my own needs. And Natsuki and I are completely different, so why was I so selfish? Even if all that is true, then it still means I hurt her. I think I messed up. Yuri, with you, I think I was really careful to understand your needs when I was becoming friends with you. But I wasn't careful at all with Natsuki because she already seemed very social. I just took control of everything instead of looking for the right balance. Now I hurt her and she doesn't want to talk to me. How could I let myself do that? Oh, Sayori, I think that, well, there was one time you told me something about the way I saw things in my head being different from reality. It's easy to automatically jump to the worst case scenario, but I think it's more likely that Natsuki doesn't harbor any ill feelings towards you. So I think if we were to realistically consider the situation on how it would cause someone to feel, I'm bad at this, I'm sorry. You're a lot better than me at things like the comforting and reassuring people. So at least Yuri gives Yuri a gentle hug. You're the best, Yuri. I'm sorry for burdening you with this. You're trying so hard for me. You're such a sweetheart. It's not a burden. I enjoy listening to others. And my friends deserve happiness. Sayori beams. Well, I think I'm gonna give Natsuki some space. She should do what she wants. And if she does still want to be friends, then I'll learn her needs and I'll match her boundaries. Yeah, I'm sure that's what's best. I wish I didn't feel so awful and guilty. Makes me feel desperate, like I need to make it up to her by trying to make her happy. But that's not what she needs. I just have to tell myself that. It hurts, but I guess it means I still need to grow. Oh, sorry. Air down the wrong pipe. Oh, jeez. I really want to grow as a person. If it's to be better for my friends, I want that. That's very mature of you, Sayori. I'm mature. Sayori hops up and down on her toes. So does that mean you'll be going home after all? Sayori shakes her head. I need to be here to show her that I respect her space. I'll just spend the club to myself today. Yuri nods in understanding. You can go in first. Okay. You're blocking the door. Oh! Sayori steps aside. By the way, before Yuri enters the club, Sayori, yeah, you said that you and Natsuki are completely different, but I don't really think that's true. I think you're actually really similar in a lot of ways. Yuri smiles and shakes her head. Sayori, that's absurd. You're very silly sometimes. Yuri turns and enters the club room. After a moment, Sayori follows. The club room is quiet. When Sayori walks in, Natsuki glances in her direction. Sayori smiles and gives Natsuki a quick wave before sitting down across the room. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Sayori decides it's best to continue the manga she was reading, so she pulls it out. However, it looks like Natsuki isn't reading today. She has a sheet of paper in front of her and is tapping a pen against her desk, staring at it. Oh. Oh, are you writing today? Monika speaks in a quiet voice, unwilling to disturb the peace of the club room. She kneels down at Natsuki's desk. Hey! Natsuki pulls the sheet closer to her and covers it with her arm. Sorry, I didn't mean to peek. Whatever. I just wanted to see how everything was going. It's fine, Natsuki replies dismissively. She glances over at Sayori, who is focused on her manga. Monika follows Natsuki's gaze. I think she's mad at me. How come? I'm busy. I'm busy right now. Ask me later. Monika falls silent. Natsuki looks back at black pad, looks back down at her paper. Oh my lord. She reaches her hand away from the top margin, allowing Monica to see. To Sayori. Understanding, Monica smiles. She places a hand on Natsuki's shoulder and whispers softly, "I'm proud of you." Natsuki looks away, but makes no motion to remove Monica's hand. Monica gives Natsuki's shoulder a quick squeeze before standing back up and pulling away. No. The end of the club meeting passes. Yuri has already departed. So has Monica, after checking on Sayori and Natsuki to ensure they wouldn't stay too late. Sayori was determined to finish her manga volume before heading out, since the end was approaching. However, with Natsuki also staying late for an unknown reason, a silent tension hangs in the air. After finishing the volume, Sayori brings it to the closet to put it away. She slides it back onto the shelf while Natsuki watches. Then Natsuki gets up and pulls it back out in order to return it to its proper location. Sorry, I didn't know where it's supposed to go. It's fine. The two fall silent again, avoiding eye contact. They both look like they're about to say something, but neither can break the silence. And that's where we come into Wheel of... Okay, I'm just kidding. Wheel of Speaking. We'll spin the wheel to see who will go first. First, our sponsor is drugs. Fuck it, I'm gonna take some drugs. I don't know if I did some already. Because, medication. Moment passes. Well, I'll be on my way. See you tomorrow. Sayori turns away to hide her pained expression, then walks away from the closet. If there was any proof Natsuki no longer wanted to be friends, this was it. Defeated, Sayori carries herself out of the club room. Oh. Onto the hallway, Sayori takes a deep breath and hits her palm against her cheek to clear her head a little. Ah! Suddenly, Natsuki stammers, voice calls from behind. Natsuki? Startled, Sayori turns back around to face Natsuki. Natsuki fidgets and anxiously continues with a shaking voice. Aw, I have a lot of things to say. Me too. But you go first. Aw, Natsuki bites her lip. Can't stay still. Well, first of all, she cuts herself short, struggling to continue, trying to force the words out. She stamps her foot and hops up and down a little. I'm sorry for the thing I did at lunch, and I'm sorry for being kind of mean lately. It's really hard for me to I'm not good with things that make me uncomfortable, especially when it comes to like feelings and stuff. So, face burning, Natsuki clams up again. Instead of continuing, she simply holds up a sheet of paper for Sayori to take. The best place in the world. Aww. All right, let's read it. Best place in the world. I love my bedroom. It's full of bright colors and soft things. The sunlight shines in and makes everything sparkle. It's the best place in the world. It has all my treasures, all my books, my collections, my memories. All of my dreams were born in this room. It's the best place in the world. It has all my secrets, all my failures, my fears, and my feelings. I'm adding extra words, I don't know why. I'm just reading it. Sometimes it feels so fragile that my door will break at the slightest touch. But it's still the best place in the world. But when someone knocks, I get scared. I brace my arms against the loose hinges. Please don't break, don't come in, I'm not ready. It's my best place in the world. The knocking won't stop. I block the door with furniture. An eye peeks through the keyhole and I panic. I'm trapped in the best place in the world. Aw. I'm not ready to share my favorite place. I need to clean my secrets and make my bed to hide my nightmares. I need to touch them, to put them away, to see them again. I have so much to do and I'm scared. I'm not ready, but it's still my favorite place. I still want to share it, however long it takes. If you wait patiently, I'll eventually open the door and I'll show you the best place in the world. Aww. It's a poem? But I thought, well, I sucked it up so that I could work things out with you. So just be happy about it, please. Sayori smiles deeply from the bottom of her heart. Aww, I'm happier than I can express. I feel so awful, but I'm so happy that you would do this for me. I actually realized before the club meeting today that I made a mistake. I got so caught up in the chance to get closer to you that I forgot to think about what you wanted and what we probably have different ways we like to make friends. About like the friendship stuff. I mean, it's okay. I understand, so you don't have to force yourself to talk about it. Your poem did a good job, so don't force yourself if you're not ready yet, okay? Natsuki nods. You don't have to feel like you did anything wrong. It's my fault and I'm sorry. I wasn't mad at you today or anything like that. I actually felt really guilty and want to give you some space. I was thinking it's silly that I just approach you all the time and that I should just let you approach me when you want to. Just whatever makes you comfortable, I'll respect that from now on. Friendship should always start with those things. With the right balance. Natsuki nods again. Something about that? Well, I don't want to have you... I don't want to have to approach you all the time either. I just want it to be balanced, like you said. Sari nods. I understand. We'll make sure of that together. Cuteness! Well, anyway, now that the two of them have found common ground, Natsuki finds it easier to speak more freely again. I'm not gonna be like sharing my poems all the time now or anything like that, but I guess it wouldn't hurt to do it once in a while, only the best ones. So you better like them, because otherwise I might change my mind. I like anything you do, Natsuki. I was just saying, more importantly, I have to tell you about my new boyfriend. Huh? Oh, from the manga. Wait, I need to guess who it is. You definitely won't be able to guess. The two walk down the hallway together. Oh my god, we have so much to talk about. Darn, I should have told you to save the last two chapters so I could see your reaction to the big reveal. Oh, you want to enjoy it with me? That's so cute. Oh, shush. Ah, I love that. I love that. They're adorable. Let's see, we got... Then we got, yes, I love this. I love it. I love it. We almost got all of them. That's cool. And I'm guessing the last two are from the next chapter. So let's see. And here's another poem. Yeah. Yeah, I need my pen to express. Oh, it's so good. How'd I get this one? Acquisition procedure, select the word horror during the poem game. Oh, so there's specific things you need to do to get all the stuff here. Like, look. Acquisition procedure, in Act 1 calls Sayori for help during Natsuki and Yuri's argument. Alright. So there's different approaches. In Act 1, write all 3 poems for Yuri. Alright. During the poem game, write a perfect poem for Yuri. During the poem game, write a perfect poem game for... Yep. In Act 1, write all 3 poems for Natsuki. It's like the word Doki Doki during the poem. Oh, it's so good. I love it. I love it. I love it so much. But yeah, that's gonna be it right now for Doki Doki. I played a lot of it right now. I'm gonna take a break. I did, what is it, like several recordings right now? Probably a few. I don't know about several is like 7 above, right? Something like that, whatever. But yeah, you know, it's like I did a few. It's then they're like 45 minutes or so. This one's 34. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. May your heart be your guiding key, and I'll see you guys later. And have a good day, good night, or good afternoon. I don't know what time you're at, but hey, later. Oh, first. It feels good to just lay back with this.